Hi everyone. Hi all the preps and grade ones out there. We hope you've all had a really great weekend. Today for reading, we are going to read a story. So it's an imaginary and it is called, I wonder if you've seen this one, Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. And Harry McClary goes on lots of different adventures. I don't know if you've read any of his stories yet. So today we're going to learn how to make a prediction. Now you've already been working on that and you've been doing a great job. But today we're going to learn a bit. We're going to make a prediction about what happens at the end of the story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read most of the story to you, and then we're going to pause the video, and then you can go and write and draw your prediction. And then you can, once you finish that, you can start the video back up and see what happens at the end. Okay, so there's two rules. When you make a prediction, you need to remember two key things. The first thing you need to remember is look for the clues in the words and the pictures, because these things will tell us and show us about what might be happening next. So you need to look carefully at them and you need to listen. The second thing we always need to do when making a prediction is we have to think about what we already know. What do you know? So this text is about a dog. Well, Harry McClary, what do you know about dogs already? Maybe that might help you make this prediction today. So two things. Look at the information, the writing and the pictures. And the second thing is think about what you already know, what's up already in your head. What information do you know? Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you the pictures while I read. And when I say stop, I'm going to get you to stop and start your writing. Are you ready? Okay, listening ears on. Let's start this story. Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so let's get the picture up for you. I hope you can see that. And I'll start. Out of the gate and off for a walk went Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. And Hercules Morse as big as a horse. He certainly is big. With Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Okay, he's got a friend with him. Let's see what happens next. Bottomly pots covered in spots. Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Now he's got two friends with him. Muffin Malay like a bundle of hay. Bottomly pots covered in spots. Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And I bet you can guess, Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. I wonder where they're heading. Blitzer Maloney, all skinny and bony. Muffin Malay, like a bundle of hay. Bottomly pots, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Schnitzel von Crumb, with a very low tum. Blitzer Maloney, all skinny and bony. Muffin Malay, like a bundle of hay. Bottomly pots, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. I wonder where all these dogs are headed. Looks like they're on a mission. With tails in the air, they trotted on down past the shops and the park to the far end of town. They sniffed at the smells and they snooped at each door, when suddenly, out of the shadows, they saw... I wonder what they're going to see. Scarface Claw, the toughest Tom in town. Oh, look at his face. How do you think he looks? Meow, said Scarface Claw. Oh, he doesn't seem too friendly. Okay, now, I'm not going to read any more to you just yet. What you need to do now is pause this video, have a think. What do you think so we've seen all the pictures so far and read all the words, so we can think about what we've seen so far. They're heading on a mission somewhere and they've run across Scarface. So, Scarface Claw. Now, think about what you know about cats and dogs, and I want you to make a prediction now about what you think will happen next. So, have a think, have a talk with someone if you need, and write and draw your answer. How will this story end? What will Harry McClary and his gang do? What will Scarface Claw do? So pause now, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, now that we're back, are you ready to see how the story ends? What's Scarface going to do? Let's see. Off with a yowl, and a wail and a howl, a scatter of paws and a clatter of claws, went Snitzel, Von Prum, with a very low tum, Blitzer Maloney, or Skinny and Bony, Muffin Malay, like a bundle of hay, Bottomley Potts, covered in spots, Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, and Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Straight back home to bed. Oh, wow. Did you predict that Harry McClary and all of his dog friends would run at the sight of Scarface? Maybe you did. If you did, that's great. And if you didn't, that's okay too. We can't wait to see what kind of predictions you made. So I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that helped you with making predictions. I can't wait to see what you've done later. So post it on your stream or on the assignments for your teachers to see. Bye, everybody.